You can't hit him with that. God is love. What do you mean? No. Look, it's vengeance time. You know, I'm gonna take my wrath out on you, Peckerwoods.
That's right.
Jumping back to Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, man. There's a time for all things, and when who the world calls Jesus Christ, Yahawashi, when he comes to make that inquisition, all right, it's gonna be that time for that vengeance, for that wrath, for that war. You know, go ahead.
You got something, Yaro?
Yeah, real quick, going off the wrath again. This is 2nd Ezra 13 and 37. And this, my son, shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations, which for their wicked life are fallen into tempest, and shall lay before them their evil thoughts and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented, which are like unto a flame, and he shall destroy them without labor by the law, which is like unto fire. So that's talking about Yahawashi playing this day right there, to rebuke the wicked, and that gets more in depth in the book of Revelations. And Ezra was getting a lot of revelation on that too. That's why you see such a correlation between them. You see? So Yahawashi, it goes all the way across.
Sure.
You can't do away with it. You can't do away with it. You can deny it all you want. You see? Because you're ashamed. That's what it comes down to. You're ashamed of the austerity and the simplicity of Yahawashi. You're ashamed because you only fear the eyes and the sight of men.
Okay? You respect persons, man.
And you respect persons. Right. The Most High is not a respecter of persons. Nor man that should repent. You see? They're not ashamed of what they're doing. They're about it. They're Mafia Don. You see?
That's right.
They're, you know, the Costa Nostra. This is their thing, you know?
You know, when the Most High calls a shot, all right? When the Most High says, I'm about to send an earthquake over there, all right? You think the Most High is like, oh, I feel bad. Look at those Ammonites. No, he doesn't give a fuck. He laughed at your calamity, all right? And the scriptures talk about that.
And what happened to China? They got a flood where they lost so many thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, land, food,
right.
Okay? And it was like I was telling these brothers last time, I was like, the worldwide famine is here. Because America's been fucked off, right? Then you had Australia that got flooded. They lost all their cotton and tobacco, okay? All their farmland. Japan with the radiation leak. Europe, okay, with their E. coli outbreak that they can't contain. And Russia had to block them off. So that leaves Russia. You damn sure Russia's going to catch something too.
China.
Well, China's flooded, right? We had said that. And then you already know over there in the Middle East and the Arab countries, they don't have no real farmland. That's not their exports.
Desert.
You know,
they're nomads. Ishmael's infamous for being nomadic.
Right. And what's China doing right now? China's buying up all the resources. They got the copper, the bare mineral essentials that you need for all this technology.
So and they got people working for nothing.
Yeah, here it is. You had the U.S. and all these people fighting, and everyone's like, "Oh, they're there for oil. They're there for oil." You dumb motherfuckers! There's oil all over the place. There's an oil field being dug up right now in Montana. You have places right up of Canada. You have that Gulf oil spill still down in the Gulf. Oil is not the main battle all the time. Sometimes you need those bare essentials, that foundation, which is copper. And China has it from Pakistan. You see, so all these wars and rumors of wars and earthquakes in diverse places, that was part of the prophecies too that were being explained and expounded on from the past. That Yahawashi said were going to come to happen. Where do you think he got that from? From the Most High, right? Through the prophets, through the law.
It was spoken from the beginning.
Yep.
I got a precept on what you said about the Most High not being a respecter of persons. This is 1 Samuel 16:7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on the countenance, look not on his countenance, or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, I got a precept in the law on that too.
No, go ahead.
Deuteronomy 1:17. You shall not respect persons in judgment.
That's right.
But ye shall hear the small as well as the great. You shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is Yahweh's, and the cause that is too hard for you, bring it unto me, and I will hear it.
But you niggas is the exact opposite of that, man. You respect persons. You worrying about what this simple nigga's gonna think. This next nigga's gonna think. You said what? Yeah, but yeah, you niggas are the exact opposite, man. You niggas is simple. Alright, this is we living on planet Earth, alright? And this is nothing but the Most High's movie, alright? He directed it, he wrote it, he edited it, produced it, the whole 9 yards, alright? And this is the spoiler. Spoiler alert. You open the scriptures, spoiler alert, alright? Because this is gonna tell you what's gonna happen and how it's gonna happen. Alright?
And it's a lot good. You know, I say this on the low, which it ain't really being brought out. It's a nuclear plant in Nebraska, and you got the Missouri River that's starting to flood, and they said that it's a possibility that the flood could reach inside of the little nuclear plant and let off radiation again. So, you know, hey, we pray for that to happen. You know, Most High, Yahawashi, willing, that pops off. But you know, that's just something else that, you know what I'm saying, they're not really putting it out there on the news like that, you know.
Right. These people need judgment passed on them, man. These people in America, because they're really blind, man. A nigga can talk shit all day, man. Fuck this person, fuck that person. But when they see us out there doing the work, nah, you gotta love everybody, man. It ain't like, it ain't like that no more. Nigga, that's why you broke, alright? That's why your bitch is a hoe. And you chasing her around town while she's fucking on the next nigga, alright? You know?
And even if you ain't broke, me and the brother was talking about that. A lot of these motherfuckers who got money, so-called got money, they empty inside, man. Like sick. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the money in the world, but you know, at the end of the day, if your Yahawashi is not dealing with you, you're gonna be empty inside, man. You feel like shit.
The main one who go through that is a nigga woman who done spent her whole life getting Esau's education, and now she's fucking pushing 40 years old. She got a nice car, a nice house, whatever the fuck she want, but she ain't got no kids, and she ain't got no man, and she's fucking lonely, just like all the shit on TV, man.
The nigga woman's miserable, man. That's a miserable life to live. If you're a woman, you ain't bear no children, man. That's a miserable life to live. All right.
And they proud.
Newsflash to you, proud nigga. You're proud as fuck, but that's what it is. The nigga woman is insecure, and how people nowadays supplement their insecurity is by exuberating overconfidence.
Yep. I got a 41-year-old sister like that. No kids, just miserable as hell.
But she acts like her life is peachy.
And thinks she knows every damn thing. She tries to control everything.
Want to talk down on you? We need to do this. You need to do. Well, bitch, why are you unhappy, bitch? I don't want to be like you, miserable with everything, bitch. Fuck that.
Yep, that's right. Hey, and then you got Esau pushing that vibration out with that show, Single Ladies. You know what I'm saying? The first episode, like 2 of these hoes ran through like. One bitch, she fucked like 2 niggas, fucked 1 Edomite.
Stacey Dash?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Esau pushing out that be a slut vibe, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga woman eat it up, man. You know
nigga woman's a whore, man. We see it more and more. Me and her brothers keep talking about it. Why every time I go outside, I see a nigga woman or a Latin tribe with an Edomite, man. I used to never see that. All right, you faggots just running wild. That demonic spirit, man, is really getting pushed out here in America. That's
Nah, like I was just gonna say, man, we went up to this school the other day, and it was hella. It was some nigga women around, but like a brother tried to say something to a nigga woman, and the nigga woman act like this brother did not exist. You know, you damn near gotta grab these bitches by the neck just to get them to recognize. You exist, man. Which we don't give a fuck about these bitches, but let it be a white man.
Exactly.
They're gonna kiss his ass,
staring him in the eyes and everything. I know.
Hey, but you know what? The elders told us a long time ago, which I took heed to it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga woman, leave her alone. Leave her alone, man. Hey,
it's always been in my spirit not to fuck with these bitches.
Hey, for real, even before I came into the truth, man, I let the nigga woman go, man. Bitches gave me hell, man. These bitches gave me too much hell, man. Fuck these black bitches, man.
It all goes back to what this brother had expounded on, I think maybe last week or the week before at camp, that Willie Lynch letter shit, man. These crackers have... You niggas don't understand that you're androids, man. That the crackers programmed you and he's fucking running you perfectly, alright? The crackers got you killing each other. The crackers got you doped up, alright? The crackers got your woman not dealing with you. Got your woman giving you nothing but pure hell, man. But you niggas can't recognize that. You know, you niggas want to love your damn body. That's why you ain't shit and your fucking mama ain't shit, nigga.
The nigga woman is
That's why your daddy left that bitch. All right, go ahead, my man.
the nigga woman is the main one with the respect of her person, man. Because she respects the so-called white man's person.
She respects that degree.
Yeah.
She respects that piece of paper more than she respects anything on the planet
She
Earth.
respects that credit.
Hey, and
score.
I got a quick testimony on that, man. This is on my mom's deathbed. Like, one of the last things she told me was like, promise me you gonna finish college. Promise me you gonna graduate. Like that's one of the last things she said, like in her little bit of time, you know what I'm saying, before she died. Like that Esau education is a heavy demon on our people, man. Like, for real.
It's the heavy because they worship Esau.
And these niggas go gung ho when moms tell them on their deathbeds, man, promise you gonna get that education.
Yeah, man.
And the first thing they say when they get there, I did this for my mom. That's what she told me on her deathbed.
Hey, yo.
I did it for you, mom. I love you. I did it for you.
Hey, yo, and you know what? Hey, and that was me. That was my simple ass when I was in the world.
Simple
man.
niggas.
Hey, simple than a motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was, I'm like, man, that's the only reason why I finished school, because I promised my mom.
Exactly.
You know, it's just simple, cool.
That's because they want to please Esau. They seek approval. That's why they want to get the education so bad.
And not only that, it's where that confusion kicks in too, because when we say stuff like that, like, you know, we're not supposed to learn these damn philosophies of Esau and all this other stuff. It's like, well, what are you going to do then? What am I going to do with myself? Like, they'll feel totally lost if that person doesn't push themselves to learn those philosophies and shit of Esau.
Yep.
That's where that confusion comes in, all that reverse psychology and all that nonsense.
And you know what I was peeping too? I was peeping, like, motherfuckers can't get jobs, right? There's no jobs. You can barely fucking eat without
With a
EBT
degree.
and shit.
Yeah, with a degree.
This white man is so much of a strategic devil that he planned the shit out to where he made it to where people can't get jobs, and the only way a lot of motherfuckers can support themselves is to go on to school. And then you got a lot of Jakes, you know, Israelites that go to school, and the white man knows that. So first off, they don't know they're Hebrew Israelites. They don't know what tribe they come from, so on and so forth. And on top of that, going to school, all that's doing is indoctrinating them with new philosophies. So they might take a class in a religious class or something and read some shit about Buddhism, and they're like, oh shit, though, hey, I can make that work for me. So now they're a fucking so-called Buddhist, and they're further buried in more philosophies, you know, on top of the bullshit, man. So like, that's just wicked, man. You know, that's just wicked as fuck.
America, Salak, America is a fucking